Just a quick one. Thank you. Gather here. Let's do some gossip research. Thank you all for joining. Welcome. Just share this live broadcast as you are joining in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you dey watch our program matters. Good evening, guys. Wow, my Kokosa gang. Thank you, Roland. Good evening, sweetie. Thank you for joining. Just share this video. Chikodi, good evening. Wow, so amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. My Kokosa gang, my Amobo gang, my Tatafo gang. How many gang I go call now, guys? Emmanuel, now so we see our Nollywood. The matter is really serious, guys. Now waiting there outside this morning. When I know na girl now, I know they too like shook mass when it comes to somebody we just RIP, especially for a young woman like this at 63. She's still very young, but we need to talk out some things inside when you really be an eye opening to people. We all need to learn. We all are learning every day. Bianca, good evening. Sending love to you too. Thank you for joining. Good evening, guys. Welcome. Share this live broadcast. I never see any of you who don't share now. Una don't like to see me this evening for this platform as I just sit down get like this. Make una help me share, guys. Share. Share. Isatu. Thank you. Watching from America. Wow, watching from all over the world. Anyway, just a quick one because I don't want to make this video too long. We all see the shocking video or the shocking news on social media this morning. This shocking tragedy about this our Nollywood actress, CYNTHIA OKEREKE. Wow, may her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. But many people, many updates come out. Some say she's sick, some say she not sick, some say she not get any health issue, some say this, some say that. But in as much as that, may we deliberate on what we see at the moment. According to the news, they let us know say she go sleep just like you and I last night, but it was unfortunate for her to wake up and see this beautiful day as Wednesday. So along the line, we call it ask inside Nollywood. Now wetin dey share of a truth. We dey see the way be say Nollywood the thing you know the rampart the thing dey too much. They make this entertainment of Nollywood movies. They make people dey fear sometimes. Watching from Liberia, wow! Thank you for coming. So, despite say, we all know say, we cannot really just figure it out on just Nollywood alone. But sometimes, because we know say, sometimes we dey get this health issue. Gone are the days, in the time of our fathers, forefathers, grandmothers, we see them, they hold, we see them, they eat nutrients, we see them, they not to get stressed, they live a life of stress-free. The only thing when they prepare our mothers those days are polygamy. Maybe you come from a family where they have polygamy, then you come to say your father, wife, your all those kind of level. But outside that, everybody just live happy life. But this our Indomie no biomori bayudu generation, things do happened. Things they happen every day, like too much of stress, too much of thinking. You see many young people these days. You see many people, Cameroonian, wow. And they cite on our comments, good evening, thank you all for joining. Just share this video, guys. You see some people these days, at age 25, it already develop BP. Take do waiting now. You see some people at very young age, below 30, it don't they run hospital to another. It don't they run from one problem to another. These days, whether there are too much of intake of salt, whether na too much of fertilizers on what we are eating. Those days, things they manufacture, things they grow, things we eat, they are real and raw. Then they give things we eat time to grow. When you plant yam, it will reach time to harvest before you go harvest them. For those who are farmers or once upon a time farmers, they don't understand. But these days, you go plant yam today, before the next 2 weeks or more, they don't use fertilizer, use them grow up just to sell it out for people to eat. They just put up something, put manure, before you know it, the apple boom. At the end of the day, you see people, they develop different kind of manner of sickness these days. Like this mama, this Nollywood actress, according to one write-up, they let us know say she was suffering of high blood pressure. She was suffering of different kind of problems. High blood pressure not just be waiting they develop one day come. Too much of thinking. It don't too much for this our generation. You see young people battling of is either the blood too high or it's too low. I have a friend who is just 36 years old. She has a low blood pressure. Now even we had, I won't say they see low one. If it's too high, na problem. When it is too low, na problem. Watching from Sokoto, Nigeria. Hello, Jeremiah. Wow. When it is too high, it is problem. When it is too low, the same problem. You have to give it a minimum wage by living yourself stress-free. And these days, too much of stress. Wetin we dey call, oh, see, too much of stress. It's too many. You think go here, you think go there. When you want to eat, you think. Before you make the money, you think. Before you see husband, you think. Before you see your wife, you think. You think different things outside your body. When your body not fit carry anymore, it beginning to give you problems. You will see some people who just sit down and say, today, no, I not just want to do anything. Before you know what they happen, another thing don't sweep off your mind. Waiting, you know, expect to think, you begin to think. Seeing this woman, we all remember last year when Prophet Jeremiah, because she now got daughter to Mason City. People, when you know that church, they're familiar with this woman. When Prophet Jeremiah gifted she and Chinwe Owo last year, when they get one banana where they quarrel for inside Nollywood, all those kind of business. He make an amendment, settle these two people. He gifted them a car. More as car reach in hand. Hey, wahala be like I don't understand say that Naija we dey. E no reach 2 months or 1 month from there. They don't already package this woman with another actor while they return back from Nollywood for a side movie. Trust me. You when you use ear, say they say bomo, kidnapper, they catch person for the other house. You don't already they imagine what's next. If not the way they see her for Facebook, sometimes so they owe people, or the way they see her for news or more. You yourself and your friend, you want open ground yourself, swallow yourself. Not to talk of somebody who experienced it. They kidnapped her, I think, for almost 2 weeks with the other man that time. All those traumas, sometimes shock the day inside people body. You don't go know say you get shock. Any small thing you go shock. Any small thing you go shock. Any small thing you shock. Your heart will not develop what they call heart shock. Run down to your doctor. Person they shock. You'll be like maybe you see who you and another play your enemy. If you see something go skip your mind. You know say all those hearts where they skip. Every second skip. Every minute skip. Every hour skip. You are developing problems. Watching from Adamawa, Temi, thank you guys. Thank you for coming. You dey develop problems. At the end of the day, we'll come they give all the blames. Nollywood, oh, this one don't see BROIP, Nollywood, oh. Sometimes take care of yourself. Think about your own self. Those things will go make you happy. If that marriage then don't make you happy, bomera, keep on go on side. When it is ready to make an amendment, you return back. If that friendship not work, oh yes, lies them up. If that family they give you stress, first go relax your brain outside that family. Anything that gives you body, because these days, who go say no say BP na just it be like it be like guests wey not ready to come up for your house. Now they come be almost all over the world. I don't see many young people. Like even this program where everybody they watch every day, what God cannot do does not exist. We see many people, young people, when they testify, you was the imagine say, oh my God, this same young person, but you see them. So this person they see this kind of thing for body before. You see different people, different cases. Some people they be say, as a young now, all the days of their life, they go live on tablets. Every day, no day that passes by. Too much of thinking is stress. Live a life of stress-free. May we live a life of stress-free. Nobody go fit help you say, no, not think again. Nobody go fit tell you say, eat the right food at the right time. You are the one to help yourself. I mate, yes, you are right. Shock. Yes, shock is the fastest thing so far. When many people get up for body, but they don't say they get up. Any small thing you go shock. Any small thing you go shock. When your heart don't begin develop too much shock or more, you feel like that one day when the heart pick up shock inside your sleep. Because you know say when you dey waka, so they talk, so we live a different life. But when your body go for rest, go relax, go lie down, you dey sleep. Different body entirely. As an example, to we the Nigerians or mothers when they back pikin. You know say if you back small pikin when you never dey sleep, the weight different from when you back up as it is sleep. When it does sleep, the weight go increase because all the body relaxed. So our heart does. When you don't get heart shock, you dey relax your body, you don't want to relax am well, you dey stress yourself, you go stress go here, you go stress go there, you dey run up and down, you know they give yourself that minute to rest. Sometimes your body won't just need rest. You don't need anything, you don't want me to roll, sleep for 5 minutes. I beg, enter bed, sleep. They don't pour water for your bed. Always give yourself that peace of mind. Nobody go give them to you. Me, I know if you can't give them to you now. Say, oh yeah, I'll take peace of mind. Go share them. Then they share them for market. You are the right owner of your own happiness. Now you go give yourself the main happiness you ever desire. See this our auntie right now. She was alive yesterday. She has a beautiful dream for today. She get beautiful dream for even tomorrow, next tomorrow, even go reach December. But as God may have it, we cannot question him. Too much of stress, it gives shock. And when your heart is consumed with too much shock or more, it go reach stage where you no fit carry anymore. Now make many people go sleep, they'll say no wake up. Now make you see some people go stand, they'll say, nothing they do, just slump. Not be only that slump come, he has been there. Shock not too much inside your heart. Visit a doctor. Go and treat that heart as soon as possible. When your heart assume too much, you dey think, I be my wife, who know whether na man just dey talk to her so. You are giving yourself just extra stress wey no necessary. Because if your enemy be arrive to you tomorrow, trust me, your wife will remarry, your children will forget about you. Same as well with the woman. If your woman be arrive, your husband the next day don't move on. So give yourself that best happiness. Always live a life of stress-free. Without you no give yourself that assumption, this thing they bother you, if they bother you, nothing what RIP for, because if you yourself let go, the problem still continue. If you don't take time, your children will carry the problem from where you stop. They will still start from there. One can be tired in the body and be tired, but because of problems, sleep will disappear from your eyes. Exactly. But when sleep disappear from your eyes, give yourself that 5 minutes out of thinking. When you not give yourself that time to say, this thing when I think, because you dey think calm, now they skip your heart. That because you dey think calm, now make you not feel sleep. You not feel sleep because your heart they pump fast. You not feel sleep at that particular moment because your heart they skip. When you give her skipping time, if you dey skip, you don't give her time to relax. Take that thing off your mind first. Say, Mom, now sleep get me, so I want sleep. Me I relax. Not me. When you just give yourself just 1 or 2 encouragement to your own heart, I beg. Wait, I'll go by myself for. I beg you. If I don't person debt, I don't say I don't go pay me. I first wake up. If I don't wake up, by the time you help yourself, assume yourself, say, I beg not to dead there. People know they don't before. You get 5 minutes, your sister sleep don't take you again. When you don't start to sleep, you don't go still remember again that problems until you wake up. When you wake up, take a chilled water, relax yourself, give your life a stress-free. This our no biomori biodu generation, we stress too much. This our generation, we stress too much, more than the way our parents they stress those days. Our papa they not stress stressful distress, because their time there was nothing like social media, nothing like internet, nothing to even develop their IQ, anything where they just think they think within themselves. But this time, just like I'm sitting down here, I believe say 1 or 2 person go learn from this one. Not because I know I'm too much, I'm not a doctor, but I don't see cases of people it happens to. Too much of stress. When it is too much in your heart, when it is too much in your body, your brain carries too much, your brain cannot hold it anymore. It gives you a heart shock. And when someone develops heart shock, go on. Just go into your phone, write it, heart shock. When you develop heart shock, trust me, you are just 50-50 living. Now you just won't give yourself ROIP when no one need, you know ever ready to visit you before. Imagine somebody who just left yesterday, even according to her friend, when he break the news on social media. She let us know, say, even this mama, they don't do a visa. A visa don't nearly come out for her to fly, go Obodo Ibo for America. Maybe she dey go America on a visit for vacation. Maybe she dey go America for one health issue or the other to solve. Because we all know, say, her legs not too dey okay again. For a very long time, she didn't manage to walk with those 2 legs. So maybe one thing or the other, neither one can go. Our prayer in life is, God, may we not be RIP in the time of close to our destiny. Imagine she never entered Obodo Ibo before. Even if the only one day she be enter flight, come down for America, is a plus to her career. And to her own life, say, finally, even at her age, she still know abroad. But now when she don't already ready, visa don't dey her hand, now she can't let go. Because why? Too much of thinking. If it be say visa come out, money never dey for ticket. If it be say visa come out, maybe na treatment, which I don't know, but maybe na treatment, you dey think of money when you want spend for America. Maybe visa come out, many things come off your mind. Who go take care of the children? How your children will take stay? How they will take live? How they will take cope? At the end of the day, too much assumption on your brain, it gets weak. When brain carries too much, the body gets fainted. And when your body is fainted, different other things they will call. So I beg, may we all use this, our beautiful opportunity we all have. Take care of yourself. Gone are the days. Our parents, they don't see doctor without they know the sick. This is our number more, but you do not. Hey, we dey visit doctor every time. Go and see your doctor. It might be once in 3 months. It might be once in 6 months. Do a general checkup. You know me say you must be sick before you visit your doctor. Just do what we call general checkup. Meet your doctor. I want to do blood tests. I want to run all my blood. I want to check all my body. General checkup. Just know, sometimes you get wetin you won't develop when you don't close, you quickly tackle it. Why sometimes you just go, you are free and okay, you live a normal life. It will not cost you anything. Whether you're based in Nigeria, you're based in any part of the Western world, for America or Slovakia, it don't matters. Nowhere hospital no day, and nowhere doctors no day. Imagine Mama CYNTHIA OKEREKE, today she's no more. We are talking about her because of this tragic incident. Now make me just come up, say, okay, let me just shoot maths more. Sometimes people go through sleep because of too much assumption, too much of thinking. Relax your brain. Give yourself stress-free. Not be too exaggerated. In everything when you happen, you don't want to put everything for your head. Just sometimes relax and say no. This one, let me just live my normal life. Nothing for life. What ROIP for? When you get that mindset, you can overcome every problem when they come your way. As far as the matter not be your hand for start, people don't experience that before. Now you say people don't hold before. You fight person, people don't hold before. You go borrow now, people, anything when they bother you, people have encountered it before. If na one or two health issue, by the time you keep on to think about it, you they bring in another one. Instead of you to treat the first one when you just diagnose, you're beginning to treat a new one when you just enter. It now make it more complicated, more many. Doctors go come, they say, now one will be talk up the other day, now you don't reach 3. Because you give yourself that time, the space for many to assume into your body. There is no cure, darling. It's a lifetime treatment, except God intervention. But you can avoid it. This is my message. You can avoid it before it comes. And when it don't come, do things when they say make you do, and do the ones when you know if you do. Imagine person when you get IBP. You still they think your brain wants here. Are you helping issues? No. You know they help yourself down. You they want early ROIP to yourself on your own alone. It doesn't have a cure, but you can sabotage it. You can just kick it at the back of your mind. Say, in as much as you know, say, okay, you don't do like this. Your doctor gave you treatment. You do take your daily pills. Just they move on. Normal life. Just they move on. Do things that are normal for you to do. And leave the ones where you're not supposed to make you do for your mental health alone. Anna, thank you, my darling. Thank you, sis. Leave the ones when you know work, throw away they go corner. Why the ones when you go give you inner mind peace? He say your inner peace, it matters a lot. The one you go give you peace of mind, oh yeah, carry out use the gele packer for head. The one when you don't give you happiness, boya na your marriage, oh. Boya, if the quarrel they come for inside your marriage, if there are some marriages, not be say the man bad or the woman bad, but they just get two of them are just cataract. Those one will be the one they talk of. But you get some marriages when you yourself know say this one now frustration won't end you. Or you get some business where you encounter yourself into and it is not working, you know the bump the way you say one time. Give your life to God and let the business take care of himself. Because you've not feel use your power push your business. You can only use your power with your money, start up a business, but you cannot use your power in pushing it to sell. So anyhow your business face, just leave it for God. Live a life of stress-free. This is my message tonight. Because CYNTHIA OKEREKE has a provision for today, but yes, she's no more. We don't hear many cases, even this I think I've forgotten his name. The other man that beard RIP last week, last 3 weeks, from the same Nollywood. We all still see that video. What happened? If they on location, is slump. Those things don't just happen coincidentally. There are something when you don't they fight inside the body. When you neglect. When you don't they fight, and you neglected it. It now become big problem. And by the time it don't escalate, then you can see all those, now so you slump, now so you do this, now so you do that. But you can tackle it at a very early beginning when you know about it. Work on it. Live a life of stress-free. Just give yourself those things that makes you happy around you. Any bad energy around you, they can go on side. If you get friendly, when they always give you negative vibe, anything you do not they please them. They always say, I beg, you not happy and you not doing well. When your mind tells you do it, well, not wait make your friend tell you say you doing well. Because we live in the era of high esteem of jealousy. People jealous you of no reason. Jealousy take over. Our mama time, they're not jealous which the way they jealous. Our own is our body. These days, we jealous unnecessarily. So if you're doing anything, you just the way say, make person coffee, I applaud you before you know you're doing the right thing. Meaning you still be Tudela. Because when you're an adult, you know what it is good for you at the right time. May the innocent soul of Cynthia Okereke rest in the bosom of the Lord. Because too much of shock. I believe say the shock when she get last year, when they take kidnap her, the thing never come off her body, and maybe, just maybe, she not treat am, or she not even know, or doctors don't even check her reach that stage to know say after that incident she needs to go on a heart checkup. Too much of assumption, too much of thinking, too much of pressure in anything you dey do, it causes a heart shock. And when heart shock develop in any man's life, it is just like 40% left, 60 don't already go out of your body. So work on yourself. Live a stress life free. Live a life of less thinking. Not me say we know the think. We all think when it matters. But think it small. Take and quickly go inside. Not let anything weigh you down, come break you. Cry. Oh God, oh, how you want to solve her? No, because your crying can still not solve that problem. The problem still remains there. It cannot solve it. So guys, thank you all for watching me this evening. Thank you all for being here. I remain your humble girl. If this message, it touches your heart and it pleases you, say not be only you go be person when you go learn from this video. Just click on the share button. Help others to listen to the same video. It might save lives and it might help 1 or 2 persons. When shock dey your body, it is 60% close to the other life. So live your life stress-free. Thank you all for being here. Share this video. Love you all for your constant love, for your super support. I can't take your love for granted. See you all on my next updates. I'm going for now. Bye-bye.